We are so excited to have you with us to celebrate our students, our community partners, and the community here at the University of South Florida for the 2021 Celebration of Leadership Awards. During what has been a difficult year for the entire world, with the multiple pandemics of the global health crisis and racial violence, we take the opportunity to pause and celebrate the outstanding student leaders, advisors, organizations, and community partners engaged in creating positive social change. I'm Dr. Kim Fabry-Greener, Associate Director for Civic Engagement in the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement. I use the she and her pronouns. I'm excited to be your host for today's virtual program. Educational reformer Frank Newman wrote, "The most critical demand is to restore to higher education its original purpose of preparing graduates for a life of involved and committed citizenship." Our nominees and recipients exemplify Newman's call to educate citizens, and we are thrilled to be able to share their accomplishments with you today. Now more than ever, as we gather from near and far, we take the time today to recognize and celebrate the many accomplishments of our community and campus partners and student organizations. And specifically to our student leaders, thank you for your contributions to USF and the Tampa Bay community and all that you have achieved this year. We would also like to extend a warm welcome to the families and friends of our award nominees and recipients who are joining us from around the country and around the world. Thank you for joining us as we recognize student leadership and excellence here at the University of South Florida. To begin our program today, I'd like to welcome Eric Adrian Rivera, Coordinator for Student Employment in the Office of Internships and Career Readiness, to present our first awards this afternoon.
Thank you, Kim. Hello, everybody. It's great to be with you this afternoon. Thank you to the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement for hosting this fantastic annual event. It's always a pleasure to see and hear all the great work students are accomplishing across USF. We are excited to present 2 awards on behalf of the Spring 2021 National Student Employee Week Planning Committee. We want to thank all nominators and nominees from all across USF. As One USF, the Spring 2021 NSCW Planning Committee was made up of 9 staff members from across all 3 campuses. The committee worked very hard to choose the award winners who exemplified reliability, quality of work, initiative, professionalism, department, student employment investment, professionalism development, commitment to training, and advocacy for the new creation of student jobs. We're very proud of all the nominees and feel confident in all the hard work presented by both students and supervisors. This year marks the 11th year USF recognizes National Student Employment Week, a tradition initiated by the National Student Employment Association. During this year as One USF, we celebrate the work that our student employees and their supervisors accomplish each day. Student employment on the USF Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota Manatee campuses offer students the ability to develop career-relevant skills and connect with supervisors who care about the student experience. The purpose of National Student Employment Week and the Student Employee of the Year Award is to recognize the important contributions made by student employees to the university. Their hard work, dedication, and enthusiasm help make USF a great place to learn, grow, and work. Supervisors who nominate student employees for this award and recognizing exemplary student employees for the following characteristics: reliability, quality of work, initiative, professionalism, and the uniqueness of the student's contribution to the department. It is my pleasure to share the 2021 Student Employee of the Year is Neve Larkin. Congratulations, Neve. Neve is a Student Educational Programs Director for Fraternity and Sorority Life, Senior Undergraduate Student, and Teaching Assistant at the University of South Florida. The Supervisor of the Year award recognizes that the role of the supervisor in the student-employee experience is critical to the work of the university. All nominated supervisors demonstrated advocacy for the creation of student jobs within their departments and advocacy for student jobs that provide quality employment experiences that will allow students to develop skills for future professional positions. Nominees also demonstrated a commitment to the training of new student employees and valued the professional development of the students they supervise while pursuing their academic pursuits. Please help me to congratulate Merlina Glass as the 2021 Supervisor of the Year. Congratulations, Merlina. Merlina is the Executive Assistant to the Undergraduate Studies Dean. Merlina supports the Dean Krum of Undergraduate Studies and works closely with the Associate Dean, 4 Assistant Deans, and 19 departments within the unit. With that, I'll give it back to you, Kim.
Thank you so much, Eric. Our next presenter is Bill McCausland, Vice President and Executive Director of the USF Alumni Association, here to present our next awards.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. An exciting day, an exciting time, definitely. First, I'm going to start with the Traditions Keeper. Traditions Keeper is a USF Alumni Association program for students that started in 2017. And by downloading the USF Horns Up mobile app, students can compete on up to 66 USF traditions for prizes. And they're rewarded when they reach 20 or 40 or 56 traditions, and 56 being representing the year that USF was founded. Today, I'm going to honor a group of graduating students who have completed at least 56 of those USF traditions. They'll receive a gold medallion that officially recognizes them as a USF Traditions Keeper. This year's USF Tradition Keepers are Samia Alumgir, Elisa England, Carly Ertel, Youssef Futah, Mustel Houghton, Jacqueline Lancourt, Caitlin Moss Solomon, Deep Nair, Jessica O'Brien, Daniela Pena Castro, Martin Recalde Ramirez, and Mary Beth Williams. Congratulations to all our 2021, spring of 2021 USF Tradition Keepers. Next, I want to move on to the Outstanding Graduate. The Outstanding Graduate Award is given by the USF Alumni Association, and it recognizes one graduating senior each semester who has demonstrated exceptional achievements in academics, leadership, community service, and school spirit. The 2021 Spring Outstanding Graduate is Matthew Gallo Baker. Matthew is graduating with a degree in English with a concentration in professional writing, rhetoric, and technology from the College of Arts and Sciences. Matthew has dedicated himself to giving back to USF and his fellow students since he enrolled in 2018. An aspiring lawyer, he served as president of the USF Mock Trial Team, an editor for the Oracle newspaper, vice chair of leadership training for USF's Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement. He sat on an advisory council for student government where he discussed issues around racism and sexual assault. Matthew also started a student organization called Minorities in Pre-Law USF, which helped minority students overcome systemic impediments to attending law school. He was the first recipient of the Student Government Bulls Impact Award, which recognizes significant contributions towards improving the quality of student life. Matthew will be attending Boston University Law School this fall with plans to practice antitrust law upon graduation. So congratulations, Matthew Gallo Baker, 2021 Spring Outstanding Graduate. Back over to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing those Alumni Association awards. Next, we will be hearing from Omar Garcia. In the Marshall Student Center, he's a logistics coordinator, and he will be sharing our next awards. Omar?
How's everybody doing today? It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Kim. So today I have the honor of presenting an award to an individual who began his tenure with the Marshall Student Center the fall of their freshman year. They started as a setup crew member. Not long after, he was promoted to the MSC information desk. And while serving as a member of the information desk team, this person became an uncontested leader. He consistently strived to be the best employee he could be, and he worked in a very self-directed manner. He's an example of like the type of student employees that we like to have at the Marshall Student Center, serving as a front line to our university and all the guests that we get on a day-to-day basis. This person moved up again from information desk to building manager and continues to leave his legacy even beyond his employment with us. This person has created logos for us. This person has worked with our marketing team. So just an all-around great individual to have on our team. He really inspires the rest of our team members, and admin staff love to be around him. We have no doubts that he will succeed in all his future endeavors. But I'd like to present the Marshall Student Center Employee Award to Glenn Johnson. So if you know Glenn, say hi, say what's up, congratulate him. He's a great person, but I'll pass it back to Kim.
Thank you so much, Omar, for sharing that award with us. Next, we will be turning over to Jennifer Beelan, Assistant Director, and Ian Carroll, Coordinator of Student Government Advising, Training, and Operations, to present our next awards.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ian Carroll, Coordinator with Student Government Advising, Training, and Operations, and I will be presenting the first of our awards. It is my absolute pleasure to present the Student Government Emerging Leader Award this afternoon. The Emerging Leader Award is given annually to a new student government student that has shown leadership promise. This year's winner is a new senator and chair of the Tampa Campus Council. The council is a brand new part of student government created during the consolidation process, and this year's winner took on a huge role to ensure the success of the council. For these reasons and many more, I'm excited to present this award to Nithin Palyam.
Thank you, Ian. Now it is my pleasure to present our second award, the Outstanding Senior Leader Award. The Outstanding Senior Leader Award is given to a graduating student in student government who has been involved with the organization for more than 1 year and has also given back to the USF community as a whole. This year, we selected a student who truly embodies the USF spirit and is an outstanding senior. I am delighted to present this award to Jessica Sanadas. Just started USF in the legislative branch and quickly moved into the role of Deputy Financial Officer for the Tampa campus this year, where she excelled beyond measure. I had the pleasure of advising her, and I want to say that I could not be more proud of her. After graduation, Jess plans to take on a role in cybersecurity. Congratulations, Jess.
Thank you, Jennifer and Ian, for sharing those awards with us. Up next, we have Driss Stephen is joining us, Assistant Director in the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement, to present our next awards. Driss?
Thanks, Kim. Good afternoon, everyone. In the CLCE, we strive to educate and empower students to become active citizens who are well-intentioned and well-educated about the social issues that plague our communities, and strive to find solutions to create positive change. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" This afternoon, we want to recognize a student, a service organization, and a community partner who have each gone above and beyond to serve others. The Learn, Serve, Lead Award is presented to a student leader who has made significant contributions to the work of developing effective ethical leaders. Student leaders are our partners in this work, and the Learn, Serve, Lead Award winner has done a great deal to advance this important mission. This year, the award recipient of the Learn, Serve, Lead Award is Jessica Alperovich. Jessica has been instrumental in creating and facilitating a student-led discussion program called Beans and Banter. This opportunity for peer conversations has provided participants with a chance to learn more about the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and discuss avenues for action. Congratulations, Jessica. Many student organizations at USF are founded in a spirit of service and align themselves with the work of community agencies to bring that service to life for their members. The Volunteer Organization of the Year Award recognizes a student organization with the most comprehensive and effective volunteer service program. The American Red Cross Club at USF delivered engaging virtual programming for its members and the community since the start of the academic year. In fall 2020, the club began hosting virtual missing mapathons on a bi-weekly basis, where together members mapped vulnerable communities that were missing from the maps that first responders used to deliver life-saving aid. By hosting fun competitions and intentionally leading conversations during mapathons, members provided a valuable service while also strengthening the sense of community within the club. In February 2021, the club hosted a month-long campaign called Compassionate Care Calls, where volunteers called family members of those who have joined the military to express ongoing support for them during the pandemic. Consistently, this organization has demonstrated service to the community through engaging and unique virtual opportunities. Please join me in congratulating the American Red Cross Club at USF as our Volunteer Organization of the Year. Throughout the year, the CLCE and USF students work with many different community partners. These community partners are invaluable to our work, and we wanted to recognize a specific partner who made an impact this year. The Community Partner Ultimate Bull Award recognizes a community partner who has collaborated with the USF campus community in a mutually beneficial relationship to create positive, sustainable change for Tampa Bay. The recipient of this year's award is Feeding Tampa Bay. Feeding Tampa Bay is leading the movement to end hunger and rallying the community together to create a healthier region. Last year, they distributed more than 65 million meals to people within the 10 counties they serve, and partnered with the university on a food distribution location at the Yingling Center to serve thousands affected by the pandemic. Please join me in congratulating Feeding Tampa Bay as our Community Partner Ultimate Bull Award recipient. Back to you, Gil.
Thank you so much, Tris. Next, we turn it over to Nikki Luckett in the Office of Multicultural Affairs to hear from her.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Nikki. I'm one of the assistant directors in the Office of Multicultural Affairs, and I use pronouns she, her, hers. It is my pleasure to present the award for Best Cross-Cultural Collaboration. This award is presented to 2 or more multicultural student organizations that have collaborated through cross-cultural efforts and have implemented an exemplary program that creates a bridge among the cultural richness of the USF community. This year's winning program was an event centered around 2 prominent cultures here at USF and addressed the connection of their histories here in the US. The event featured a presentation by playwright David Lamb from the successful rom-com play Platanos and Collard Greens, which explored the social cultural themes of the play involving Black and Latino cultures, and as well as Afro-Latinidad. The presentation included an interactive session with students where they were asked questions regarding their knowledge of Black and Latino cultures, their influence upon each other, as well as the art of music in these cultures and how it has created and shaped the themes of the play. David Lamb and actress Zohra from the play performed some parts of the play and facilitated a very fruitful conversation that focused on social justice issues. This year's Best Cross-Cultural Collaboration goes to Black and Latino Relations in the Time of Change, Platinos and Collard Greens, organized by the Latin American Student Association, the Boricua Student Organization, the Dominican American Students Association, the Central American Student Alliance, Lambda Upsilon Lambda Fraternity, and the Chi Upsilon Sigma National Latin Sorority. Congratulations to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nikki. We are now going to turn it over to Christopher Newsom, Sports Club Coordinator, and Hannah Berichter, Sports Program Intern, to present the award from our partners in Recreation and Wellness.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Newsom, he, him, his, and I serve as the Sport Club's coordinator, and I'm joined by...
Hi, everyone. My name is Hannah Berichter. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and I'm the sports programs intern.
So in an academic year where nothing was the same and we all had to adjust being away from our family, friends, classmates, and participating in the activities we love, the 5 executive board members of the Sport Clubs Council did their best to provide stability and some form of connection for the various student leaders within each sport club's registered student organization. Brendan Fritz, our chairperson, Kayla Hoffman, vice chairperson, Sean Janal, treasurer, Nicole Mercado, events, and Fadi, aka Chad Berrien, secretary, formed the leadership of this year's Sport Clubs Council Executive Board.
Through their leadership, they hosted multiple meetings throughout this academic year and provided a space for different student leaders from each sport club registered student organization to express their frustration, disappointment, and confusion related to not being able to engage in the sports that they love, and has enhanced their experience at USF. All 5 of the Sport Club Executive Board members shared their feelings with the leaders in attendance while providing support for all of the clubs to find ways to stay active in the virtual format, submit return to play and practice plans to the Recreation and Wellness Department with the hopes that they might be able to return to some form of activity, and advocated on behalf of the 35+ Sport Club registered student organizations to be permitted to return to play in a safe and responsible manner. The 5 members of the Sport Club Council Executive Board met anywhere between once a week up to 3 or more times a week to make sure that they were staying on top of the changes related to the COVID-19 return guidelines, changes to CAFC and SG funding policies, and reviewing the over $650,000 in total budget funding requests from all Sport Club registered student organizations. Brendan, Kaylee, Sean, Nicole, and Chad did a great job this year of trying to uplift the spirits of the sport clubs, finding ways to make our weekly meetings fun, and worked hard to be good stewards of the A&S funding that they have received and were going to request. We are extremely proud of the SCC Executive Board for engaging with the clubs and serving them to the best of their abilities, especially in a year full of frustrations. Thank you for holding the sport clubs accountable, encouraging the sport clubs engage that there is hope and a light at the end of this year. This year's winner of the Sport Club Commitment to Excellence Award are Brendan Fritz, Kaylee Hoffman, Sean Janal, Nicole Mercado, and Chad Berrien, the members of the Sport Club Council Executive Board. Thank you. And back to you, Dr. Kim.
Thanks so much, Hannah and Chris, for sharing that award with us. Up next, we will turn it over to Kaylan Burns and Alex Espiat in the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement.
Good afternoon, all. We are so excited to recognize some of our amazing student organization leaders, advisors, and individuals today. My name is Kaylan Burns. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the coordinator for student organization development in the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement. And
I'm Alex Espaillat. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm the coordinator for leadership development in the CLCE as well.
So to begin, we're going to recognize an outstanding student organization advisor. Being an advisor to an organization is about volunteering one's time to serve as a guide, role model, and support system for the organization. Having a good advisor is paramount to an organization's success, and we value their role in support of student leadership and development. This award recognizes the student organization advisor who has provided outstanding support to a student organization. The recipient of the Outstanding Student Organization Advisor Award is Dr. Lynette Menendez. As an advisor for the Tampa Bay Street Medicine Student Organization, Dr. Menendez pushes student leaders to be better and leads by examples by always putting others first. No matter how tight of the deadline, Dr. Menendez makes herself available for whoever needs her help, whether it is a student or a community member. As an advisor of an organization composed of 50 student leaders, Dr. Menendez inspires her students with her dedicated, compassionate work ethic, unmatched and seemingly endless energy for community advocacy, and empathetic, individualized mentorship. Her commitment to Tampa Bay Street Medicine Organization, patients, and the student team make her a shining example of a patient advocate and community leader. Join me in congratulating Dr. Lynette Menendez.
There we go, we're unmuted. Sorry, everyone. So student organization events and programs contribute to a robust and engaging student life here at USF. We value the time and effort that our student leaders commit to developing and planning programs that help others to learn, grow, and get connected on campus. The Student Organization Program of the Year Award recognizes a program that has enhanced the university community by utilizing a different and/or creative approach in its implementation and presentation. This year's Student Organization Program of the Year goes to the Quality Zeta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority's Picture Perfect program. The Quality Zeta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the first Black sorority, celebrated Black History Month by highlighting the significance of Black families in today's society in their event titled Picture Perfect. The program discussed long-rooted systemic issues that have caused disparities in the Black family, including the racial wealth gap, educational disparities, and financial literacy. During this event, participants learned statistics, engaged in discussion, and participated in a financial literacy activity. The program highlighted historical events and discussed ways in which the USF community can create a better environment for the future. Please join me in congratulating the Quality Zeta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated for their Student Organization Program of the Year.
The Outstanding Student Organization Leader Award recognizes a student who embodies exemplary leadership and commitment to their organization's mission, vision, and values. This student has demonstrated transformative leadership while maintaining strong academic achievements and service to their community. This student has been able to recognize the strengths and talents of individuals within their organization while solving problems and giving valuable feedback. This year's Outstanding Student Organization Leader is presented to Sharonda Levitt. Sharonda Levitt's studies focus on maternal and child health care, epidemiology, and applied biostatistics. As research and education co-chair and now president of the Maternal and Child Health Student Organization, Sharonda planned and implemented the 11th annual MCHSO Symposium themed Improving Systems of Care for Children and Youth with Special Needs. Given the challenges of remote learning, research, and public health practice during COVID-19 pandemic, Sharonda has facilitated the implementation of 9 educational seminars, launched a student-driven mentorship program, and coordinated the first ever virtual symposium for the organization. Sharonda's vision for MCHSO has inspired others to take action and engage in interdisciplinary teams that work together to improve the health of women, children, and families. Her leadership has not only gave recognition to the strengths and talents of others, but challenges members to push the boundaries of what is possible. Join me in congratulating Sharonda Levitt.
So the next award recognizes an organization that exemplifies the values of teamwork, collaboration, and creating positive change for the USF community, and worked most effectively with other student organizations, university departments, and/or the greater Tampa Bay community. This organization has created innovative and efficient ways to reach out to a broad audience to include a diverse student population and perspectives. This year's Outstanding Student Organization Collaboration is presented to HEXA Consulting Junior Enterprise. HEXA Consulting is a student-run junior enterprise whereby students are given the opportunity to handle their own projects, develop their knowledge, and build their network. In their project, Water for Mercy, the team focused on increasing donations to the charity. The team created a marketing video presentation for YouTube and rebranded the website. And the results of this collaboration, with the client were an increase in online presence by 20%. Join me in congratulating HEXA Consulting for their outstanding collaboration.
This next award recognizes a new student organization established during the current academic year that exhibits initiatives in campus programs, membership, and organization development, and a strong potential to contribute to the quality of life as sustained as a student organization at USF. With back-to-back awards this afternoon, this year's Outstanding New Student Organization is presented to Public Health Interest Group. As a new organization founded in the midst of a pandemic, the goal of the Public Health Interest Group was to build strong community linking the interconnected fields of public health and medicine. After inception, the Executive Board created a student needs assessment to determine which areas of public health were the greatest importance to the USF community. From this, opportunities were built related to virtual youth teaching, research, and educational speaker series. By enlisting the support of passionate USF student leaders, this organization strives to create a culture of leadership and community engagement. Great work to the Public Health Interest Group.
This next award recognizes a graduate student organization that has made a meaningful contribution to the USF community by providing a voice for graduate students through meaningful representation across campus, professional development opportunities for members, as well as activities and programs to increase the quality of life for the USF community. This year's Outstanding Graduate Student Organization is presented to the Healthcare Management Student Organization. The goal of the USF Healthcare Management Student Association is to provide members with real-world skills to facilitate their development into competent health administration professionals. HMSA provides members access to remote online speaker series, professional development events, career fairs, a mentorship program with Tampa Bay Technical High School students, as well as a mentorship program with USF Master of Health Administration and Master of Public Health alumni across the nation. Join me in congratulating the Healthcare Management Student Organization for their work.
An outstanding student organization is one that demonstrates consistent initiative, growth, and development of its members, and has made significant contributions to student life, as well as the university and the surrounding communities. Additionally, organizations of this caliber are mission-driven with a major focus on the sustainability of the organization. This year's Outstanding Student Organization is presented to the Quality Zeta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. The Quality Zeta Upsilon chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated strives to encourage high scholastic and ethical standards, to promote unity and friendship among college women, to maintain a progressive interest in college life, and to be a service to all mankind. While the sorority has moved events to a virtual manner for this year, they continue to provide outstanding programming through the virtual events like Pink Goes Red, Healthy Bend, and Clothes for a Cause. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated provides a pathway to success and opportunity in the hope to leave an amazing legacy for its members and the community at large through education and service. Congratulations. Back to you, Kim.
Thank you both so much for sharing those awards. We now turn to Dr. Mike Severy, Director of the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement, to present our next awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. First award is the Marshall Student Center Hall of Fame Award. In the spirit of Phyllis P. Marshall, for whom the Marshall Student Center is named, this award recognizes outstanding leadership and significant contributions to student life. This year's Hall of Fame Award winner is Mistel Houghton. Mistel embodies the mission and values of being a premier host for the USF community because, much like the Marshall Center, she is a beacon for vibrant community and is a facilitator for a diverse and inclusive campus culture. Through her involvement to create an enhanced sense of belonging for her peers, Mistel created a space for those who were seeking a non-traditional family. As a member of the USF Ambassadors, the USF Engineering Bulls Lead, USF Engineering Ambassadors, and a devoted member of the USF chapter of the American Society of Civil Engineering, she welcomes and encourages people to explore USF. Mistel's tireless devotion to bettering the campus for current and future Bulls amazes those around her. She continues to add to her already impressive list of achievements and tirelessly devotes herself to fostering a campus culture that encourages growth and community. Well done and congratulations, Mistel. The next award is the Pillar of the Community Award. This award recognizes a student who has exhibited outstanding leadership skills during their tenure at the University of South Florida. Please help me in congratulating this year's Pillar of the Community Award recipient, Pankti Mehta. Pankti's journey of leadership within the community started with her role as an international student orientation leader and continued when she served as an orientation mentor for the Honors College and student instructor learning assistant. These roles have pushed her to become a high-quality leader, engaging in leadership development training and experiences that focus on building competency in the areas of self-management, leading others, critical thinking, congruence with purpose, emotional intelligence, and communication. Great work, Pankti. Congratulations. And the last award that I have the honor of introducing is the Leadership Legacy Award. Within student organizations, there are exceptional leaders who have a positive influence on sustaining the success of the organization. In essence, they create a legacy to leave behind. This next award honors a student leader whose long-term dedication and commitment to an organization has left a lasting impact. Please join me in congratulating this year's Leadership Legacy Award winner, Abby Blocker. Abby is a fourth-year biomedical engineering student. Under her leadership, the Biomedical Engineering Society created a robust volunteering program that caters to elementary and middle schools in Temple Terrace community to promote the value of early STEM exposure. She also took it upon herself to pioneer the BMES Mentor Program, which partners upper-level students with first-year and sophomores who are looking for guidance. The program has attracted more than 15 mentor and mentee pairs, which Abby matched based on career path plans, research interests, and personality type. In her time on the board, the organization has grown from an active membership of 5 by a factor of 12 to a membership of 60. Quite impressive. Abby's commitment to promoting, growing, and diversifying the organization embodies the attributes of a well-rounded USF Bull. Her time at USF has left a lasting impact on the Biomedical Engineering Society, the university, and the community. Thank you and congratulations, Abby. Kim, it's back to you.
Congratulations to all of our recipients of today's awards. Your accomplishments and dedication to the communities of the USF team, Tampa Bay area, as well as the wider world around us are so appreciated. As we close out our event today, the Center for Leadership and Civic Engagement would like to thank so many for their participation and their support of this program. To our award selection committees who have helped us to read through all of the applications that have been submitted, we appreciate the tough decisions that you had, as all of those who were nominated were so impressive. Thank you to our community and campus partners for their adaptability and continued support of this program. To the loved ones, families, and friends who joined us of this program today, we appreciate your support of the Bulls. And to all of you for participating in today's program, thank you so much. We had a wonderful time celebrating our student leaders, and it has been wonderful seeing you and spending time together. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and join us tonight at 5 p.m. for the Golden Bull Awards presentation. Thank you so much, and go Bulls.